10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high. Last daughter of a forlorn line shall guide him into history. Beneath the crypts, prophecies clash, the war of ancient enemies.
Master Fenrig, where are you?
I'm here, Sareth. Now listen. In the room ahead, there's an altar with a spider artifact. Take it. We'll need it to get to the Shantiri crystal. My voice will guide you. And have no fear, I'll be watching over you.
Heyo, people, and welcome to Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. So, this is an interesting game. Some people may... Oh god, it has the head tilt thing. I may have to turn that off at some point. So... some people out there may remember how when Half-Life 2 came out, physics was all the rage. Physics was badass. Physics was, this was the brand new thing in games that was going to revolutionize how video games played. And, clang, clang, clang. So, you had some physics-based kills in Half-Life 2, but there wasn't very much. It was mostly just physics puzzles, right? You had a couple cases in Half-Life 2 where you just, dropped things on people's heads. Now, the reason I bring up the physics kills is because Dark Messiah is on the same engine, the Source engine, and it was built with physics kills in mind. Specifically with physics kills in mind. Yep. So... you'll see very quickly.
So far, so good.
That
Use the spider key we found, Sarah.
there are spike panels to kick people into. There are cliffs to knock people off of. There's tricks like, say, magical spells like ice spells that you can fire at the ground.
Pull the lever, Sareth. Then hurry through the fog gate.
That people will slip and fall. So say ice over a staircase, and they'll go sliding down the staircase. Or off a cliff. I've had that happen before. I iced the floor and the staircase, and they went zoop and plowed through all of their friends who were coming up behind them and went flying off a cliff. So, sprint. Yeah, I may have to turn off the head back. I might make people sick. Because you'll notice I move back and forth and it kind of tilts it a bit.
See the planks around that pillar? They look weak. See if you can break them.
Kapow!
It looks like you'll have to go up here. Jump on that chain and climb.
So.
The guy talking to us.
Ta-da. What about it?
His voice is weirding me out.
Also, as a side note, if you've been watching the Fear 2 series, you may have noticed some really bad FPS. That is going to hopefully be solved very soon. Over the course of this weekend, because I'm recording this Labor Day weekend, I am going to be installing... Oh, hey.
Physical
crates.
obstacles will be the easiest you face in this life, sir. Now is your chance to conquer them.
I forget where I'm supposed to put that. Oh, I think I'm just supposed to clear the way. Anyway, over the course of Labor Day weekend, I am going to be installing a new video card in this old beast, as well as possibly other things. So hopefully, after this current season, I think it's episode 6 or something we're at right now, but after that, it should be smooth.
Use the spell I taught you, Sareth, and the dark will hold no secrets for you.
Hey, look, dark vision. I can see. I can fight.
Really now.
Well, not quite yet. So this is an RPG. So there is a level up system, and there is a class system.
See if you can open the chest. You never know what you might find. If you see a weapon, go ahead and pick it up. There will be fighting ahead.
So then we go to this.
The rope, Sareth. Cut the rope. Slice through the rope. That should help.
Give me my sword. Thank you. All right. Which, on that note, hopefully this recording is going just fine.
Think. Adapt. Kick that creature back and watch it fall.
I kind of skipped back and forth on topics, but yeah, hopefully this recording's going just fine, because for the Fear 2 recording, we had no indication that it was glitching out. Oh!
Careful. The undead are tenacious. Impel them to make sure they don't rise again. I'll do my best to heal you, Sareth.
You won't need to, 'cause... Oh shit.
Now is the time to use your combat techniques as I taught you. Give me a moment to open this door.
Wait, okay, so back to the class thing. There are roughly four builds that you can do in this game.
Blackguards. Here. Hired swords they are. But I can feel the scheming hand of the necromancers behind them. So they too are after the Shantiri crystal.
So creep.
Kick him over the edge. Be efficient, Sareth.
Hi, dude. Bye, dude.
Don't try to run.
See this spike?
Parry his strikes. It's better to block than to bleed, yes? You see the spikes? You can kick your enemies against them. It's quite effective. If he's still moving, drive your sword through him. Kick your enemies back into the spikes, Sareth.
Come on. Stop it.
Use the spikes to your advantage. Kick him.
Come on.
Show some skill before I kill you.
Impale, Sareth. That will finish it.
Don't move, buddy.
If he's still moving, drive your sword through him.
I would if you'd let me. There we go. We have another person coming in.
Kick him against
Hi.
the spikes. That should take care of him.
Oh. I forgot the combat takes a little getting used to.
Kick your enemies back.
There we go.
Fight, Sareth.
You're an idiot.
Use more time to hone your skills if you wish.
What was that?
I'll keep the
You won't
portcullis
make
open.
it.
Okay, you go over there.
Die!
Alright. Lots of things you can do. Fire hazard, kick him into it. All that sort of thing. Anyway, back to the class thing, like I was talking about before. Okay, so there are 4 main classes in this game. You can be a warrior type, you can be a sneaky rogue type, you can be a mage, and you can be an archer. And they all have their own techniques and different ways of dealing with people. Like, I believe you can get magical arrows similar to the Thief series, which gives you all sorts of crazy effects. Rogues are obviously very good at, like, stabbing people in the back, that sort of thing. Give me that. Give me that. This game is actually, at least in gameplay style, it can be somewhat similar to the Fear series. Thief series. Sneaking through environments and that sort of thing. So, the downside to, at this moment, not having very many people watching, following, that sort of thing, is I wanted to put up a poll to see what people would want me to play. But unfortunately, since not very many people are around, Finder gets to help me decide.
Yay!
So we have combat. There's the melee combat stuff, which allows you to eventually, like, disarm and flurry of blows people, leaping attacks, that sort of thing. Strength just gives you more damage. Archery allows you to zoom in, make shots more accurate, reload more quickly. Critical hit stuff. Adrenaline. Basically, you can get 2 fatalities in a row, that sort of thing. Magic is much more advanced. I mean, you can mix and match, but it becomes difficult because equipment, like, requires certain levels of stats and that sort of thing, so
Right.
you may eventually get to a point where you just can't mix and match. Like a flame arrow, fire projectile, fire trap, freeze. There we go. There's the physics kill one. Fireball, lightning bolt. That one is environment kill because you can get like pools of water and that sort of thing to electrocute people on. Inferno, telekinesis. And some of these spells do get adrenaline effects as well. So like telekinesis, you can grab living creatures. So start flinging them around instead. Freeze allows you to instantly freeze someone. Lightning bolt will give you a chain lightning effect. Let's see, there's a heal. There's a charm to get people to fight beside you. Also hide tiger, he's being a pest. Sanctuary provides a shield, and then weaken. And then you have miscellaneous skills. This is where a lot of the thief stuff comes in. Stamina, endurance, poison resistance, vitality, alertness, so you can detect secret objects in areas, magic affinity, burglar, stealth, mana regeneration, basically just all the utility stuff. So, depending on how you build throughout these 3 trees, you can go fighter, you can go rogue, or you can go mage. Or archer.
Yeah, it sort of fits into rogue.
You what?
It sort of fits into rogue, but I don't know. I'm sort of thinking that fighter may be the most entertaining to watch.
Oh, and there may also be, there are different ways of getting through the game as well. There's multiple paths, so you can go the thief sneaky route and, sneak through practically everywhere. You can go brute force with the warrior. Honestly, the most entertaining one may be the mage, but I forget how late game tends to be, so warrior would just be sword and board. You're pretty much just going to be brawling with
We used to
people.
like jumping attacks and things.
There's jumping attacks. Yeah, you can disarm people. Rogues can do that too, because rogues are also going to go into melee combat.
True.
But yeah, leaping attack, Not that knocks enemies off balance. It's a lot of command stuff, like you'll notice, based on how I'm moving, I have different attacks. So, yeah, later on you start getting command attacks, like you can jump and attack, and suddenly you'll slash people. And so,
Whereas
warrior?
the spells, you just cast a spell.
well, maybe. They can get a little bit more complex than that. Because, like Flame Arrow, casts a magic fire projectile. If you cast and hold, you can guide it, so it goes to wherever the mouse is pointing.
Oh.
So you can, like, you know, aim a fireball around a corner. So there's interesting stuff. So maybe Finder will...
What now, Master
Figure out.
Fenrig?
We're done for now. Let us hope that
Yeah.
you will be as efficient in future tasks. This is only the first step on a long road.
So then we put the key in. The crystal chamber.
Now, take that crystal. You'll have a use for it a half a world away. For today was just the beginning, my boy. Let us return home, and I'll show you the next step in your education. Sareth, my faithful disciple, your father would be proud to see you this day. Initiated into the arts of magic, a fierce and noble warrior, you have all that you need to achieve your destiny. But you won't achieve it here. Your future is out there, in a distant land. I'm sending you to the free city of Stonehelm to meet a wizard named Menelag. He and I have certain mutual interests. Right now, he's looking for an artifact called the Skull of Shadows. Unfortunately, he's unable to progress any further in his search. At least not without this, the Shantary crystal that we retrieved. It was worth our pain to retrieve it, don't you think? Take it to Menelag and help him get the skull. Once you do, I think you'll know what's expected of you next. However, my dear boy, I am not sending you alone. You'll need a guide, a companion, perhaps even a guardian. She may even teach you a few other things.
What is your bidding, my master?
One can travel lighter than two, Sareth.
Am I to protect this boy? Fear not. This won't hurt a bit. Shh. By the way, my name is Xana. There it is, Sareth. The free city of Stonehelm. Crossroads of money and magic. Deliver the crystal to Menelag and we can be on our way.
I hope so. It's been pretty dull.
We should go back to the city, where it's safe.
The farther we get, the better.
It's our home.
It'll be our tomb if you don't drive faster. There's an army of necromancers coming.
Necromancers. Fenrig didn't say anything about them.
Master Fenrir rarely tells everything he knows. Hurry, we'll be safer inside.
Move it, move it! I said leave them behind and help me with these casks.
I'm not gonna let some undead thing steal my grandmother's linens.
Whatever you can take in 5 minutes, undead devils aren't here yet. Right, find the gate. Tell Lord Menelag and the council that the city is sealed. You there! State your business!
I'm the envoy from Master Fenrir, with a message for the wizard Menelag.
That's Lord Menelag. Got any proof? We're a little wary of strangers these days.
I have a letter of introduction.
Let me see it then. By special request of Lord Menelag. And there's a seal. Let me welcome you to Stonehelm. We'll stable your horse for you if it pleases you, sir.
Of course. Can you tell me where to find Menelag?
Certainly, sir. You go uphill past the Golden Ribbon and... Sweet dragon's blood! What's that? You! Young man! You here! Hurry! Get inside, quickly!
They're here! They're really here! What are we going to do?
Run! Get stations and come on! Take shelter! Get down! Run! Run!
And it begins.
God damn it, Master, this is why you need to fill me in on the detail.
They have a Cyclops.
Cool. Up! Failed that jump. Anyway, so it starts off with a bang. So that is Dark Messiah, and we'll continue it in the next one, because it's probably going to get a little long otherwise. But yeah, hopefully by the next video, Finder will have decided what class we should go. So, you know, you can also leave your votes in the bottom, though I think we'll be recording more by the time you see this, so oh well. But hey, you know, like to hear suggestions, because you can always mix it up. We'll find a way to make it work regardless of what happens. I'm sure even if we go warrior, we'll mix a little bit of magic in there and that sort of thing. So, anyway, you've heard it all before. You know what to do, and we'll catch you next time.